video games. It's too much. We're constantly connected, but not to each other, and it's becoming an issue. Steve, can you help us unplug?
Joining us are Paul and his wife, Diane. Okay, Paul, why does your family's tech addiction bother you so much?
Well, I guess, I'm a little bit of an old school kind of guy.
Yeah.
I don't believe in technology and all this social media. My 13-year-old was hassling us to get her a Facebook account for a long time. So the first day I get home from work, she goes, "Dad, guess what I did? I got 600 friends."
In a day?
600 friends? I don't know 600 people. So, at that level, we got 3 kids.
Breaking news into the Fox 26 newsroom this morning. We want you to be aware of a police chase that is going on right now in southeast Houston. If you're in the area, stay off the roads. We've got a truck containing the suspect or suspects. We're assuming there are at least 2 people inside. Passenger with a felony is what police are reporting over the police scanners. And, of course, this all started around 11 o'clock, so about 14 minutes ago. Police, again, following a pickup truck, that red pickup truck, at least 1 police cruiser behind at this point in time. But we've got Fox 26, of course, over the scene in our chopper there. Appears to be getting on to, I think this is 288, is that correct? So we are on the, of course, the interstate major thoroughfare now with this police chase. Fox 26 over the scene. Sky Fox carrying it live for you. South Loop westbound is where we're headed right now. Following this red pickup truck, appears to be started anyway as a traffic stop, and we're hearing that the passenger in that pickup truck has a felony, of course, wanted. We're going to keep an eye on this because anything could happen here. So again, we are live, Sky Fox, over a police chase, active now for about 15 minutes in southeast Houston. Again, at least 1 police cruiser following that pickup truck with at least 1 wanted individual inside. The suspect could be armed is also what we're hearing from the police scanners that we're monitoring here at Fox 26. You can see lots of vehicles on the roads. Of course, people back to work today after that Christmas holiday. I noticed when I was coming in this morning, there were several more cars in the past couple days. So this is something that police have to keep in mind, of course, as they continue to follow this suspect.
Crossing over 288 now.
Again, we're on the westbound on the South Loop crossing Scott at this point in time. So again, westbound near the Scott exit, the South Loop.
288, just took 288.
Now we just got on to 288.
Going downtown.
Going toward downtown Houston. We've got a police chase that we're continuing to follow for you here. If you just tuned in, this is Sky Fox over the scene. A chase now in progress for about 16 minutes. Started around 288. That truck, of course, is what our focus is at this point in time. At least 1 of the passengers, not too sure how many are inside, but at least 1 of the passengers wanted for a felony. We believe it all started as a traffic stop. You can see that red truck there getting over to the side of the road, almost onto the shoulder.
Old Spanish Trail.
Old Spanish Trail is what we're taking now. This police chase winding up on Old Spanish Trail. Looks like some cars there at the stoplight.
We're at Yellowstone.
Now we are near Yellowstone. Again, this is off the South Loop in southeast Houston. A police chase, 1 cruiser at least in tow here. We are bringing this to you live courtesy of Sky Fox. And you can see this red truck also going through several red lights. And we are so lucky that there are not people, going through those intersections at the time, clearly not watching where this individual's going. We're passing the Old Spanish Trail now on the feeder road. Back onto 288 now. Again, this is a police chase active for now about 17 minutes. We are hearing that whoever's inside of that truck could be armed. At least 1 person with a felony type of warrant out for their arrest. You know, a significant amount of traffic on the roadways, of course, not as much if it weren't near a holiday. Looks like they're exiting the freeway just past McGregor at this point in time now. That red truck, of course, still the focus of this police chase. We just lost the signal. It is now back. We are now on Bins, I believe. Oh, Southmore. We're now on Southmore, cutting from 288 to the South Loop onto Southmore, going through a residential area. We're going eastbound now on Dowling. Kind of walking you through this as we have it. Again, this all started, I believe, as a traffic stop. That's what we're hearing from the police scanners. And we don't know how many people are inside that pickup truck, but again, we do know one of them is wanted for a felony, possibly. And we're hearing that the people or person inside could be armed. We're head north on Ennis Street at this point in time, headed toward the TSU campus.
That area.
Or that area anyway. I can't really make out who is inside of the pickup truck. We're now approaching Blodgett. Wow. Going at, good speed here through these residential areas. So far, no injuries as far as we know. Heading northbound on Ennis in the southeast Houston area, kind of close to downtown here. Again, a police chase in progress now for about 19 minutes. Coming in around 11 o'clock this morning to the Fox 26 newsroom. Just crossed Alabama. Now we did, of course, people's lives in danger at this point because we've gone through several red lights. This truck that we've been following for you here, courtesy of Sky Fox, past several businesses. You always worry about kids running out into the street, people going to get their mail. I mean, any number of things. So that's certainly a concern. We haven't seen any injuries so far. Now we're northbound on Ennis. We continue on that route here as we follow this police chase. At least one cruiser following this red pickup truck that we've seen so far. Oh, goodness gracious. Now we are northbound on McGowan. Nearly hit a service vehicle. We could be winding this thing up right now. Just hit the police car as well as a parked vehicle. Continues to go. The police cars, of course, blocking this individual in. Police drawing their guns. We're seeing about 3 police cruisers. The suspect jumping out of the vehicle, or potential suspect. Police following. Now in a residential area in southeast Houston. Looks like he's jumping several fences there, you can see. We got people home for the holidays here, and this is what they've got unfolding in their yard. Off of McGowan here, looks like several other police officers joining this chase that has now become a foot chase, and we hear a canine officer has the suspect. So let me recap all of this for you here as Sky Fox zooms out and shows you the scene. We have what appears to have been started as a traffic stop off of 288, and then one of the individuals inside the truck had a felony out for their arrest, felony warrant, and then that person we were hearing was armed as well. Now, it only looked like one person jumped out of that truck. Initially, we were hearing the suspect had a felony, the passenger possibly had a felony, but looked like only one person got out of the truck unless there was another person that stayed behind. Canine officer now has that driver. Boy, police chase in progress for about 20 minutes on the southeast side of town. Of course, we are preparing the news for you as we speak right now. That noon show. The suspect is in custody, we are hearing, and we'll have an entire wrap of this story when we see you again on Fox 26 News at noon.
forcing you to unplug.
The year. We begin, though, with breaking news coming out of Southeast Houston. That's where officers just arrested a man who took police on a high-speed chase for about 20 minutes. He's in that red pickup truck there. The chase started around 11 this morning on North McGregor Way near 288 South. The man in the pickup truck, who may have been armed, that's what we heard, ran several red lights and dodged highway traffic. Police cornered the guy on Sauer Street in the 3rd Ward after he clipped 2 patrol cars. It's about to happen. Watch your screens. It took a police canine and several officers to finally arrest the driver, who struggled with them for several minutes. Police believe the red pickup truck is stolen. A second person inside the truck was taken into custody.